So this is our lab where our manufacturing currently happens at the University of Newcastle.
Alex Post oversees a technology he thinks could transform the energy world. And these are the bricks.
Yeah, that's right.
Made from recycled metals, the bricks store waste heat from industry or excess power from the grid when there's too much solar.
These bricks store all of that energy as heat, and 6 to 8 hours later, when we want to use it, we can use all of that stored heat to drive an industrial process or create steam to run a coal-fired power plant and put energy back onto the grid.
And it's carbon emissions free. There's no guarantees of success, but the technology, born in the Hunter Valley, might become a major export.
That's the dream, definitely.
It's the kind of green manufacturing some hope will be the future of a region moving beyond coal.
Yeah, so it turned out pretty well.
Not far away, at a clean tech hub near the CBD, budding entrepreneurs are working on plans for new ventures. Sam Miller works from here as the Hunter engagement lead for the think tank Beyond Zero Emissions.
Our vision is that by 2030, the Hunter is the electric motor of the Australian economy and possibly the global economy. We have everything we need here to electrify industry and create thousands and thousands of jobs. And we manufacture here with renewable energy. The energy is embodied in the product, and then we can export those products overseas.
Aided by coal's legacy, extensive energy infrastructure and a vast rail freight network going right to a deep water port.
The prosperity of the port is intertwined with that of the region and has been for 200 years.
Newcastle is the world's biggest coal port, but it wants to become a major hub for container vessels, in tandem with a reset of the economy.
It only requires us to remove the restriction that was imposed at the time of privatisation on the development of such a new container terminal.
Right now, the Port of Newcastle has to pay a prohibitive tariff to Port Botany if it wants to ship containers. But that is being challenged by the competition watchdog in court, and that may open up this region as a hub for exports and manufacturing.
It won't be large-scale, mass production, vertically integrated manufacturing. It will be much smaller scale, highly globalised, and at the forefront of technology.
Amp Control is one business adapting for a new world. The company, started more than 50 years ago in the Hunter, used to focus solely on electronic systems for mines. No longer. That's quite a contraption there.
Yeah, it sure is, Steve. That's the ventilator that we built for the health infrastructure for the COVID emergency.
Looks a bit like a Dalek.
It does look very much like a Dalek, doesn't it? But no, there's a fair bit of design and innovation gone into this project.
With imports in short supply, the company stepped in to fill the gap.
We had about 50 people working on it, and the guys used our skills that we've created over the years in the infrastructure and mining sectors and applied that knowledge to the same principles here.
The business has also pioneered a silent electric boat for emergency services and solar-powered water purification systems for remote communities.
The old saying, if you want a 30-foot tree, you better plant a seed today. There's no use looking for a 30-foot tree in a year's time when it takes 10 years to grow. So strategically, we're positioning ourselves to be good suppliers to the mining sector, but also to make sure that we've got our bases covered in lots of other areas as well.
The Hunter region has been chosen as a hub for hydrogen, a clean energy that could become a multi-billion-dollar export. Newcastle used to be home to a giant steel works. Now there are plans to make steel again, this time using hydrogen and renewable power, not coal.
We'll have massive renewable energy industrial precincts that will have advanced manufacturing. We'll be making green steel, green aluminium, carbon-free batteries, and we'll be exporting all of this through the port.
Minus the harm that burning coal brings.